This is Andrea, and today I'm making lemon-pecan streusel bread. This recipe is delicious and easy to make, and as always, I'll make sure to leave the recipe in the description box. But let me show you what you're going to need. For the bread portion, you're going to need some oil, flour, sugar, sour cream at room temperature, and this is full fat sour cream. Don't go light on this recipe. You're also going to need a couple of eggs at room temperature, baking soda and salt, lemon zest, and optional lemon extract. For the streusel portion, you're going to need some pecans, flour, cinnamon, brown sugar, and butter at room temperature. And then for the glaze or icing, you're going to need powdered sugar, some more sour cream at room temperature, and fresh lemon juice. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off by creaming together our sugar and oil. Next, we're going to add in our eggs and mix well. Okay, next we're going to add in lemon extract if you're using lemon extract. Lemon extract is more concentrated than lemon juice because it's made with oil. So adding that in, also adding in our sour cream. And lemon zest. And I'm just going to mix it again. Okay, so I've got the wet ingredients all mixed up. Now I'm working on my dry ingredients, and I just added my salt and baking soda to my flour, and I'm just whisking it together. And now I'm just adding my dry ingredients into my wet ingredients, and just gonna stir it all together. Okay, so I've set my batter aside so that I can work on the streusel. So I just added in my brown sugar. Now I'm adding in my cinnamon, pecans, flour, and my softened butter. And I'm just using a fork to mix it all together. Okay, so I've got my streusel all mixed up, and I have a 9x5 loaf pan that I've lined with parchment paper, and I'm just adding half of that batter to the pan. And then you're just gonna smooth it out, and then you're gonna add half of that streusel topping. And I forgot to mention that I did spray my parchment paper. You don't have to, that's totally optional. And then once you have half of that streusel topping down, you're gonna add another layer of the batter and then top it with that streusel. Okay friends, I have everything in the loaf pan. It's ready for the oven. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm gonna let this bake for 50 to 60 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the middle tests clean. Okay, so I just took the bread out of the oven. I let it bake for 55 minutes, and I've got it cooling in the pan on a wire rack. I'm gonna let it cool for 10 minutes, and then after 10 minutes, I'm gonna take it out of the pan and let it cool completely on my cooling rack. So here is that beautiful loaf of bread after it's cooled. So now let's work on that icing. Okay, so I've added my powdered sugar to a bowl, and now I'm adding in just 1 tablespoon or so of sour cream at first, and then I'm just going to add the lemon juice a little at a time until I get the consistency that I'm looking for. And it's always better to add less because you can always add, more lemon juice, but if you add too much, it's just a hassle trying to get it to the consistency that you're looking for. Okay, so I got the texture that I'm looking for, and I'm just gonna drizzle that icing right on top. All right, so now I'm just gonna let this harden just a little bit, and then I'll cut a slice so you all can see what it looks like. Okay, so here is the bread, and as you can see, I took a slice out, and here it is. It's nice and light It's moist, it has a mild lemon flavor to it, and it's moist, but it's not wet or dense. It is very, very good. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, we'd certainly love to have you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.